Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And we're underway in Atlanta. Valus Jones now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action on first. Gets this to Montgomery. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
3rd down run from White. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First and 10, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That fall. Target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10 now. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. Spins out of one stop. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now looking to throw. McMillan hauls it in. And they had that one contained right at the line. Braylon Trice there to meet him.
Kate, I could feel by your body language on the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In a field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Godwin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing off the play fake here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Well, they had the look, certainly did. From it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. On now is a local product. Played his high school ball at Norcross. Jake Camarda to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Falcons will take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. They connect on the deep shot. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On second down, Robinson. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Penix here from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Running right is Algier. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those off.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. That's brought in by White. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Still sticking with the passing game. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 17. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, White. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Running on second with White. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They send a man in motion. Penix on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pitts brings it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Penix working from the gun. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons driving ahead. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Moore with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Throw reeled in by London. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Has it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. working inside the red zone. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on third down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Into the hands of Pitts. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he gets him around 6 there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
So now, here's 3rd and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Moore with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because...
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know They're going to be going after number 3.
Penix now on first down. That's into the hands of Moore. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, no doubt about it, Brock, that was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd and short. He's taking the option right. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a counter give to Robinson. He cuts it right. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Robinson on the inside give. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll go left side here with White. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 34. Catch is made down the right sideline.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Bucs have it to begin the fourth, and this game, whew, it has been a nightmare for them so far. New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on first down. He rolls to his right. Connects with Montgomery. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's on the move. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Moore with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they take him down right along the 30. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. A run here with Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, it's Penix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Robinson. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. 6 yards on the play gives them 4th and short. We'll see what they choose to do.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call close one. Okay, this field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's cut along the left sideline. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Pass play now. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now we're on with Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. On now comes their punter. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kent Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
What you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting, you can find me in the club, full up, mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting, when I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub, when I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club, now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love, when you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love, look homie, ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up, I see exhibit in the cutting, man, watch how I move, you mistake before I play up, been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp, in the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot, they like me, I want them to love me like they love pop, but holla in New York, show, they tell you I'm loco, and the plan is to put the rap game in the choke, I'm fully focused, man, my money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind, now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow, a girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting, you can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go, that brought me all my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes, look homie, I done came up and I ain't changing, you should love it, way more than you hate it, oh you mad, I thought that you be happy I made it, I'm that cat by the bar, to the good life, moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right, hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on, I'm with my eyes, your chicks, if she smash, she gone, hit the roof on fire, man, just let it burn if the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned, I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up, and if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up, or we can go upside their with a, come on, they know where we be, you can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting, you can find me in the club, full of, mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. Big gas. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? Run a man, I don't know no other man. Like 100 just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Beat around with call Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
You want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands. It's 100 bands. You like 100 ain't got one man. You like 100 ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me that ain't done. Drop the 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Really messy, I'm a rich ghost. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. What? Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get him for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come with money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you, I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
like
Abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out.
Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. I'm gonna tell you how to get rich quick. 20 a month and I can show you how the other half lives. Yeah, I can take you out of this. Get on your grind and take the dive. Can you riddle me this? If a house is just a loan, why not double your chips? Look up a property in your city, then buy it and flip. You just copped yourself a brand new whip. You poor thing, I know you wanna live just like this. Aren't you tired of working down to the bone? Giving your checks to the man and crawl back in the hole. Yo, I can turn the dirt into gold. Just take a little slice of heaven and bring it right back home. The price of easy living is a bit of your soul. No appliances in your kitchen, televisions and phones, and a nice silk sheet set to fold. You poor thing, I hate to see you living so damn cold. Feels good, don't it? I bet it feels like you're free, just like you want it to be. Keep you happy, sell you piece by piece. Poor thing, but you can live like me. I wanna make you believe that you're filthy. I can make you clean. Poor thing, poor thing. Now I know you got a lot on your plate, pushing the rock up the hill, falling down to your grave. I can help you carry all that weight. Reach out your hand to me, child, if you wanna be saved. Just put $1 in the bucket every day after day, and watch your problems, anxiety, struggle, spirit away. And at the end of the road, I know a place. You poor thing, I'm sure they'll let you walk right in the gate.
Shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, cute. Let's go, I'ma get.
Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't shields. Throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with. Any know who to play with.